Folks, you're not wrong. This is not a replay episode.
Nope.
Time has passed and this is a new video. You're watching Third Bay Problems by PlayCafe, coming at you live from PlayCafe. At your service, my name is Leo, here with Rockhart and our special guest, Dread.
What's up? What's up? Thank you for watching,
Carl, how was your week?
Great week. Most tournaments I've been either first or third.
Mr. Podium Man.
Yeah, I've been getting podiums, and I think big shout out to the communities I played in as well. Mostly Central, which is something we'll talk about later.
This episode is all about BeybladeX in Metro Manila. We've noticed that a lot of our viewers, people who enjoy Third Bay Problems, are not from the Philippines or not from Luzon even. So we see you and we want to share what the scene is like. And I have to recognize and acknowledge that it came from Dread.
Yeah.
Because I have seen a lot of comments from our WBO episode. Now you guys don't know what really is, how competitive the Philippines or in the NCR is in regards to Beyblade. So that's why we're gonna do an episode today. So you guys know that we're really competitive in this.
Yeah, we're gonna clear the smoke, all right, so that the mist of uncertainty and doubt gets banished away. If you're enjoying the content we've been making week in and week out, do like and subscribe to the channel. We are at 1.2K.
Let's go,
So
guys!
it's possible that before the year ends, we hit 1,500, maybe even 2, if we really hit the spot when it comes to your favorite topics. Please do follow PlayCafe on Facebook. That's playcafebgc for all the latest when it comes to products, promos, and events. We run Beyblade here multiple times a week. We run Magic the Gathering, Cardfight Vanguard, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Almost anything and everything under the sun. Lorcana, Unmatched. We'll run you through what events we have here, but just so you know, we are open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. on the weekdays and then 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. on weekends. So more often than not, PlayCafe is open, then it's closed. Every day of the week, Monday to Sunday. We are located in Upper McKinley Hill along Tuscany in BGC in Taguig City. So there's parking right outside. Come on down, grab a coffee, play your favorite games. Now let's talk about our favorite game, BeybladeX. Let's get some news done first. Last week we talked about CX man, CX11.
Clock Mirage.
No,
Didn't we? Oh, yeah, Emperor.
Emperor Might.
Yeah.
Alongside Emperor Might, they have announced CX10. They confirmed both, but this week we're just gonna tackle it backwards. Wolf Hunt, the CX10 booster. So real quick, we're gonna put up a picture here. Gentlemen, I want your thoughts on this. It is made up of Wolf Chip, Hunt Blade, Free Assist Blade, 060 Disc Ball.
Wow, 060. We're getting a new ratchet, and you know it's 60. So low. Can put it on anywhere. Wiro, Shark Scale even. And Emperor's Might, and also this wolf, it's gonna be another meta, another meta.
Yeah, right off the bat, it feels like the number one thing here is CX trying to go STAM. Good luck. This is a good way to do it, though, with obviously the parts of a Silver Wolf. I like that we have 060. I'm pretty sure a lot of Wiro players are gonna try that. That's the first thing on their mind.
Wala pa ba to? Do we not have 060
We do
yet?
not have 060.
We have 080
70. You have 70. Yeah.
and 80.
Yeah. So wala pang 60.
Wala pa. So this is gonna be very, very cool. This ball, we already have that. I don't know what kind of Beyblades they're gonna use free. I don't know the height as well, because obviously wheel is really good for stamina, but it's also very high. I think it's the highest, right, of the assist blades.
80 millimeters.
Yeah, so it's the highest. I'm not sure how that's gonna affect your stamina if this is like really low.
Yeah. The spoiled images do not have the actual height of Free just yet, nor Hunt. So we can only speculate.
Wow. Free is basically a four-sided assist blade.
That spins.
Yeah.
Or right way. Tama no? Yeah, right.
The right way. So it's basically a Silver Wolf on the CX.
They blew up Silver Wolf, man. They blew him up.
So now when you see a wolf hunt actually come apart, it's fixable. It's not like those silver wolves that just break because you play them too much. Rockhart, you played a lot of silver wolf in your time.
07 in the chat for all of the silver wolves that we have perished.
Have you broken one?
Yeah, we a little bit.
Oh,
it's cracked. I can't use it.
So you've broken one. I haven't.
I know
yet.
he probably
I
has.
have broken a lot.
Several.
Yeah, I have broken not just mine, not just my brothers, but other people's as well. So sorry.
No,
But
but
especially if you use it on 60 height. Kasi, yeah.
so that's why people do 70. So you're hitting the assist.
70 and 80.
Okay, let's talk about that assist free. Gentlemen, your thoughts on this because it's the first time we've seen an assist blade that moves. We've seen flipping ones, we've seen ones that have different modes, but one that actively moves as a part of its gimmick.
Yeah, it's basically the Silver Wolf gimmick. So you're going back to that gimmick, the wheel or the blade is below the metal blade is moving. So it just hits now it will only hit the assist blade rather than the blade itself.
Which I don't actually know what a specific CX blades can use this except for Wizard Art. Blast on stamina pa rin.
Eclipse?
Eclipse maybe.
But you can use it on Emperor's Might as well.
Yes. Good point.
So we are stacking theories because I'm looking at the main blade Hunt. It again, you said it best. It literally just looks like Silver Wolf turned into a CX blade, and that means it's a good thing because it's very circular.
Yeah, it's gonna be a burger as well if you put it with wheel or something. But with using this free, it's gonna be a new meta.
Okay, you know what? You mentioned something very impressive, or I think this is what Takara Tommy wanted to do anyways. Sure, Hunt on free is what it's meant to be. Parang it's emulating Silver Wolf, but what if it's Hunt on wheel? That's basically taking the best parts of Wiro and Siwo and then say, what if we do this?
That's gonna
Valk
be
chip.
Yeah, Valk chip as well.
You know it. You know
Dude.
it. You know
You're
it.
gonna have a good balanced anti-attack Beyblade.
But then again, at the same time, again, I'm thinking about the height. How many Beyblades are actually going to use this? Siguro, I'm hoping a little bit mid-height. Maybe a bit higher than Jaggy and Slash.
Like 70?
Yeah, just not as high as Wheel. Because I think we're starting to see the weakness of Wheel, no? Habang tumatagal.
Yeah.
But I'll still play wheel, y'all. I'll still play the build.
Hell yeah.
You see it here. We'll talk about it in just a bit. So we talked about the blade. We talked about the assist. Thoughts on 060? No notes? So we don't really see as many zeros anyways.
Yeah, because it's on the 070 and 080, it's really burstable because you have three very big prongs.
Yeah.
Even if you have zero friction, still have three big prongs that can burst you very well. And with the shark scale now and other attack blades, you're just gonna burst. But this 060, it might change the whole game.
I'm hoping Wiro can use this. Definitely, I think your Siwo, your classic Siwo can also use this. That could be a pretty good one.
Yeah, Siwa did see some reps with 070.
Yeah.
When that came out, people were like, yo, that is the perfect ratchet. But that's when Siwa was on the way out anyways because Scorpio Spear was, calling the shots. Oh, there he is, Scorpio Spear. So, disc ball, forget about it. Like, we've seen meme builds. We've seen some bays that work.
We fought it earlier.
Come on, Takaratomi. Come on, you could have done better. Why disc ball?
Nothing. No notes. No notes. I bursted my own fair share of disc ball today.
Good, we're good.
Forget about it. One more thing I love about it is how it's in a tight package. I assume this is going to cost the same as Perseus Dark. So the cheapest possible Beyblade product that you can get.
Yeah, I think it's about like 650 because it doesn't have a launcher.
We're hoping, yeah.
Hoping it doesn't have a launcher.
For like $10, $12.
Yeah.
It's also a shame though, because the Silver Wolf launcher was one of the best.
Yeah. It's actually
The
true.
old one, the old one.
Yeah, lightning doesn't strike twice. Not for Takara Tommy. Another thing I love about it is the name. Wolf Hunt is so cool.
Yeah, that is actually, whenever I hear Hunt, I hear Ethan Hunt from
Ethan, Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, it's like Little Red Riding Hood, man.
Colors are nice too. It's very minty. It's very fresh. So that's our take on CX10 Wolf Hunt. Let us know if you're watching this before it comes out. If you have any theory about how it works or info we missed out on mentioning, put in the comments below. that now brings us to rate. Oh no, joke lang. You guys got excited, huh? We'll talk about our decks first, and then we'll rate your decks, okay? Deck of the week, gentlemen. Let's run through it. Rockhart, nothing much changed.
Yeah, nothing much changed except for obviously we're. I think I mentioned this last episode. 965 was okay, but I feel like 455 is the real deal. As much as there are prongs extending outward from the 55 ratchet, apparently you're low enough with a UN. Doesn't really matter that much. As long as you are low enough and you don't tilt too much on Clock Mirage and you don't burst, you should be able to win most of your matchups.
So it's real. Clock Mirage is real. We've played a handful of pods, reached the podium with Clock Mirage, and it's real. The testing we did last episode was not a fluke.
It was not a fluke, absolutely. And then you're obviously Shark Scale 960 Hexa, my classic landmine, and Totoy Lagkit Tech Wiro 160 low orb.
So you literally changed one part from last week's deck of the week. Dreadful, talk to us about yours.
I have the Soul. Valkyrie Eclipse Wheel 960 level. I feel like this can, it's on par with Aero Pegasus and the Pega Blast.
Wow.
Because this is so heavy. And you also have the Valk chip, which makes it more weight in the middle. So this will slap. The slaps actually, I've tried it a while ago. We've tested it with Valk Blast 960 level, and sometimes it just like the Snorlax body slam to the pocket side. So this is a must build.
Is that better than this?
I feel like it is.
He doesn't mean that. He's just kidding. Okay, so that's your first bay.
My second bay is the Wizard Rod 960 Hexa. 160 Hexa, sorry.
Classic.
This is the classic. And I'm using the Clock Mirage as
Oh
well.
my God!
The 455 low orb. Why low orb? Because I want it to hide. I will hide it on the X rail so that it doesn't hit any attack or any. Even the Cobalt Dragoon, it does not spin steel because I'm hiding it on the rails.
Okay, so have you tried Underneedle?
Yes, I have tried Underneedle. I don't like Underneedle because it always just goes in the middle, and you have a chance to burst there because Clock Mirage has no burst resistance.
Nothing.
So there are times that it will just miracle burst by itself.
Yeah, no matter what bit you put on it, zero burst resistance.
So that's why I like to hide it versus then putting it in the middle and then letting or just praying that it won't burst or something. So yeah, that's my deck of the week.
I think 3 out of 5 bladers would put it on Underneedle, and then the other 2 are dreadful. Because
Low orb.
yeah, because again, I think most people will agree it's Underneedle because of how safe it is. But again, if you have launch tech and you're more confident that way, low orb is the way. That is your deck of the week. I am running Scorpio Spear, Alakdan, 360 free ball.
It's back.
It's just RPM is king. 160 low orb on that Wizard Rod. So again, it's so hard to deny Totoy Lagkit Tech. And then Valk Blast, wheel 960 level.
Gotcha.
Build 2.0. I'm going back to the level because no, we played at a 2v2 the other night, and then halfway through the rounds, Dread was like, I really like level. I'm like, okay, let's do level. It's just more capable of attacking.
Results. What are the results for that?
It's so good. I beat so many dudes with it that night, and then today, it can over.
You got a champ earlier, like before
Yes,
we got it.
we came
That's
from a
fair.
little tournament earlier. I won. This is 3 out of the 5 bays I brought to the 5G. It was 5G. They did 5G outside. People are trying 5G, so that is my deck of the week. Again, try level with the build. It's very good.
Hey, look, why don't we do something different? What about you guys rate our
Yes.
decks? Come on, comment it down there.
Pull the switcheroo.
I want to see that.
Rate Dreadfuls, rate Rockharts, rate my deck. I will. You better not say bad things about the build. All right. Now it's our turn to talk about yours. Rate my deck. We got a handful of decks to run through. We got Biri 3 Erie.
Wow.
Hello. Been listening to the podcast while traveling the pods recently, and they are from Naga City.
Hey, let's
in
go.
the Bicol, Camarines Sur. Shoutouts to SP Rinconada Bladers and BTG Street Bladers. Here's the deck. Clear Drake 160 Rush, their
Woohoo!
MVP. Wizard Rod 170 Hexa, because this 160 is used up in the prior bay. And then Shark Scale 360 Low Rush.
Wow, Clear Drake. Wow, this is the first time I've seen Clear Drake going back to the meta because, BX46 released a Red Drake and it has 38, I think. The weight is 38. So
Is that
What's heavier?
Higher average weight?
I feel like it's the same.
Clear in red.
No, the red Drake is heavier. Red Drake is 38, but like I think Clear is like 37, 36.
Which is decent.
It's still decent, but it's wow. Clear Drake 160 Rush as well. We're 170 Hexa. Yeah, sometimes some people use 170 because there's still burst resistance and it's still a Wiro. So you can't deny the Wiro.
I like this. Clear Drake is glass cannon. Wink, wink.
Literally.
And Shark Scale 360 Low Rush, good build. For me, this is like 8 out of 10. It's good. How about you?
Yeah, 8.5, 9 out of 10 almost. Depending on how good the Clear Drake goes. The problem is I can't test it because I don't have one.
There will be plenty of Drakes around because people are buying and salvaging BX46. Yeah, so you'll end up with one soon. Don't worry
We'll
about
try
it.
soon. We'll try soon.
Yeah.
But until then, it's an 8.5 for me.
8.5. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, 7.5, because number one, my favorite Ratchet is not there. 960 is not there.
What gives? What gives?
Yeah, where's the 960? It's the best Ratchet. It's a circular Ratchet. Not sure about Wiro 170 Hexa because maybe if it was Wiro 170 low orb, then you would average out the height. So, but I get it. 170 Hexa, you want to weaponize it, you want that lock. And then 360 Low Rush, just throw that thing in there. So yeah, 7.5 for me, 8 for him, 8.5 for Rockhart. Shoutouts to all the Kamsur Bladers. We got Lynn Dalal Biol 8841. All right. Been listening since episode 10, so even before the relaunch.
Wow.
Worth listening while driving for 8 hours. Wow. Shoutouts to the Bladers in Quezon Province and in Bicol.
Why are you driving 8 hours? Where are you going,
Where are you
man?
going? Exactly. Where are you going?
Well, Mans is from South Luzon, so there's a
And be cool.
there's a bunch of places you can go to there. You can throw your car into a ship and then go down to Visayas. No, I don't know what Lynn does for work, but here's the deck. Pegasus Blast, Wheel 960 Hexa. Wizard Rod 170 Low Orb.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Shark Scale 770 Low Rush.
Again, Pega Blast Wheel. It's I think it's one of the metas around here now. 960 Hexa. You can actually defeat CDG with this. Wait, 170 Low Orb, you just mentioned this.
Yep.
It's good. And Shark Scale 770 Low Rush. It slaps, 770 slaps, but there's no buyback.
Wait, before you give your score, I'm just wondering, why do you go 170 Wiro, pero open yung 160?
Where's the ones?
Oh, ano? Why don't you use the 160? Do you don't have a Hasbro or something?
No, 170 is not even Hasbro either.
No, yeah. He doesn't have 160.
So he doesn't want to use it because it's a little loose, maybe.
Maybe he doesn't have a 160.
So it's more like a logistical thing, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he has it, just doesn't want to use it. What's your score?
I think this is it's an 8 as well. I like the Pega Blast. I like the Wiro, no Low Orb, and Shark Scale. I just don't like the 770 on Shark Scale because it removes the buyback.
But let it cook. I've seen a lot, and I've died a fair share.
It's basically a tank hitter. But when you go to the pocket, it's over.
So 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I think 7.5 for me. If you remove the 770, maybe put it to 160, maybe it'll work better. If that happened, it'll be a 9 for me. If
Yeah.
your Shark Scale was different.
Yeah, just a couple of adjustments to 1 or 2 bays would put it to 10 for me. Because
Yeah,
again, this is
right.
literally a deck I play. But alas, those 2 adjustments pending. I'll take a point per adjustment, so 8 out of 10 for me. Very good deck though.
Still decent, yeah.
Solid, Lynn, solid. Shoutouts to all the Quezon and Bicol Bladers. All right, Boss Raven 5996. Oh, him and his son, him and his kid. Wow.
Sheesh, what's
Our
up,
fans
boys?
of 3BP. All right, so we'll rate both your decks, all right? So for the dad first, for Big Pops. Hover Wyvern 960 kick, Phoenix Wing 360 hex. Oh, Phoenix Wing 360 hexa, Wizard Rod 160 wedge.
Oh wow, there's a lot of things going on here. Hover Wyvern 960 kick is good. It's a good bait.
All blade.
Yeah, it's all blade. Phoenix Wing 360 hexa. It's basically a landmine, another landmine. I don't know if it will beat Shark Scale, but before Shark Scale or before other attack blades were there, Phoenix Wing was also put on 360 hexa, and it's also good. The spin is also good, and you have a really good landmine as well because Phoenix Wing is just pointy, and the Wizard Rod 160 wedge. Wow, you don't burst on wedge. That's crazy.
Same thoughts.
Illuminato plays it, he's fine.
No, he plays 960.
It's 960, yeah.
But I guess the one is extra, a little extra slap.
Yeah,
I actually, yeah. What's your score here?
I'll give it a 7.
He's still digesting. It's like, wait.
I'll give it a 7 because wedge 160 wedge. You're gonna hit the rail.
Yeah, so that's the riskiest part of the deck for you.
You're gonna hit the rail. If when the 160 hits the rail, it's all over.
Yeah, or you get pushed the wrong way. That's it.
That's it. So I'll give this a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Safe.
For me, as is, it's a 7. You're absolutely right. But if you swap out the 160 for the 960, put Hover Wyvern on the 160 instead, then you have a 9.
You have a good deck.
Right? I trust your Phoenix Wing 360X. I've seen it work. Go ahead.
You like it?
If you did that, that's a 9 for me. Try it out personally. But as is, it's 7.
7 and then pending 9 if you switch it out. I will just be honest here. I'll give this a 6. Sorry, Papa Raven, because besides Rockhart's suggestions, which are solid, like try that, I'm not a believer in Phoenix Wing 360 hexa. There's a lot you could do. Sure, we've seen on broadcast at BMC, Anyong won with the 360 hexa. It was ridiculous, but I think those finishes are few and far between. I would rather play a Bey that is more secure in the current metagame. So I think there's a lot of changes here besides what Rockhart said. I'll say 6, but I would still play it. My favorite part of this deck is the Hover Wyvern 960 kick. You could get so many points with this, like automatic 2, automatic 3, easy, just launch it hard. How about your kiddo?
I think that happened earlier against this guy. When you
I
played
did it.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
it.
that's just the power of the blade. That's all Wyvern. So, Boss Raven's son, his deck is Shark Scale 170 Low Orb, Phoenix Wing 360 Rush. Oh, they're like father, like son, 360 fans. And on Phoenix Wing, and then Wizard Rod 160 Hexa.
Okay, now this is a good deck. I'm giving it a 9.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the same Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. The Phoenix Wing, the 360 Rush, that's the first build of Phoenix Wing.
Old school.
That's the old school build, and it actually slaps as well. And the Shark Scale 170 Low Orb, 170. Huh.
It's a different take on landmine. Like it takes the 170 low rush or 170 rush and then makes it landmine.
Yeah, Low Orb, it's actually okay.
It's just a remix.
It's a remix, yeah. So I'll give this a 9. It's good.
Same thoughts. This could be 10 for me.
Wow.
If again, here we go again. Maybe just put your Shark Scale on the 960. I think don't pretend that you don't need the 170.
Yeah, you don't
honestly,
need the 170.
You can 960 here, and you have more stability. You can beat out Weiros if you go on a matchup, even on a spin. That as is 9. This could be a 10 if you did that.
Are we all just giving it 9s?
Yeah.
I'm giving it 9 too. I like it. I'm not even hating the 170 lower because
Fine, you've seen it win.
yeah, get scope because
Yeah.
the 160 use up. And I can shuffle this in a way that I go Phoenix Wing first, see how hard they hit, Wizard Rod next, and then shock them at the end like, oh, it's a landmine. So, Boss Raven, your kid gets 9s off all across the board.
Crazy.
We'll call you daddy. All right, let's go to another deck here. Jasper Laughs. Shout outs to the Blader peeps in Davao. Daghang thanks, y'all. The deck is Pegasus Blast, Jaggy 450 Low Rush, Blue Eclipse. Okay, so flipped on this, right? So it's the downward blade.
Okay.
Blue Eclipse, Assault, 360 Kick, Tyranno Beat 770 Rush. I like how like New Bay,
Old Bay.
UX10.
Pegasus Blast Jaggy 450 low rush. Wow, that's low. 450. And also Jaggy, so you're not gonna burst as much because it's hidden.
All attack, by the way.
All attack. Wow. I like it. I'll give this a 9.
Very fun.
Yeah. Blue Eclipse. Actually, I've tried Eclipse a while ago.
He was studying.
Yeah, I was studying and I was using Valkyrie as my chip. And I was using Level. But 360 kick also works because the kick is it's a balance bit. And Tyranno beat 770 rush. This is the classics build of Tyranno.
I think you can put 770 Tyranno Beat Rush next to like Phoenix Swing 360, AP 160 level, Wizard Rod 160 head. Like it's just
these are the classic base. These are the classic builds of before.
So what was the score?
This is a 9 for me.
Wow.
I can use this. I might use this. I'll just get a kick.
I will take you on with this one. I do not like relying on down smash. It will beat a lot of like newbies, maybe if they know that they don't know how to deal with it. But I think I can take it. So I think I'll put it on a 6.5 or 7.
Okay, a little riskier.
A little
Rockhart
risky,
is.
yeah. But I would face this deck. I would love to fight this.
Yeah,
Honestly.
the challenge. Also, he's just giving it a 6.5 because there's no hexa. I would say 8. Like, it's fun. Some days I would just do this. Some days when I'm frustrated with my mostly spam in the
Fun,
decks these
100%
days, yeah,
fun.
you just go, just bang. So 8, 6.5, 9.
Jazz, I'll use this deck and I'll fight Rockhart, okay?
Let's record that later.
Repping all the Davaoeños. We got, let me see. I'm going to take this in one breath. Mark Galindez, Bernardo, 8513. Yes!
Let's go.
Shoutouts to
What
the
are you
Blader
doing?
peeps in Romblon. What's up, Rombloneños? The deck is Samurai Caliber set. Why are you laughing?
Wait. What did you call them?
Rombloneños.
It's not Romblonions.
Romblon.
We don't correct us, man. We don't know.
The deck is Samurai Caliber 760 Rush, Wizard Rod 160 Hexa, Shark Scale 170 Low Rush, Angry Face.
Angry face.
Wow, okay. 760 on Samcal. Yeah, recoil build. Rush as well. Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. Classic. And Shark Scale 170 Low Rush. That's actually good. 170. You still have the buyback. And Low Rush. It's on height with Wizard Rod 160 Hexa.
This is 2 out of 3 bays are literally like what we see most pods.
Yeah.
Samcal 760 Rush. We want to hear more about that one. But what's the score?
I'll give this a 8. 760 on Samcal. I think you'd better use 960. But I guess you're using 760 for the weight because Samcal is
He's a little baby boy.
yeah. But it's okay. It's still it's an 8 for me.
Safe.
It's okay. Safe.
Okay, good. You're open to trying that Samcal.
Yeah. I just don't have one. But I'm hoping to try.
I got a couple in the car. You want one?
yeah, give it to me.
Dude, I've won random like third places, second places, and I received the Samcal, so I have one. Rockhart, how about you?
I think this is solid 9 for me, man. I've seen Sam Cal in action. I will not underestimate this guy. And I've just earlier, I think Illuminato beat some people with Sam Cal recoils. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Nato's been riding that Samcal train hard.
it was crazy. You might be get put off by the name. No one uses it, but when you do see it come out, it's gonna tear you apart.
Yeah.
I swear. So it's a 9.
It's a sleeper blade. Like it's very similar to Wyvern, where the random points of contact will just throw some builds off. So I hate that I'm being influenced by you guys. What was it? 9-9?
Maybe he's 8.
I mean,
You're 8-9? Okay, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be conservative with this. 8. I'll do this 8 as well. Very strong. I'm 8-9. Good luck. Let us know more about the Samcal build. And again, more power to the Rombloneños. I do believe we have one more build to talk about. And this one's coming from all the way from Oceania.
Whoa!
Shout out to all the
sheesh.
New Zealand bladers. All about the DS43.7.
What's up, mate? Wait, that right? Yeah.
I don't know if they
Little
say
bit.
that.
I don't know.
They're
All right.
close. They're neighbors.
All right, all about the DS. One Swiss King with a 5-1 standing, and here's the deck.
Wait,
Char-
there's 6 rounds of Swiss.
I
They play
guess.
6 rounds there.
I guess. Sometimes we do too.
Different.
Sometimes we do
Sometimes
too.
you do, but a lot of players.
Yeah, more about this later. Again, in this episode, we're talking about BeybladeX and Metro Manila. 5-1 standing. Here's the deck. Shark Scale 170 Rush, a little taller than usual. Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. Silver Wolf 960 Free Ball, old school.
Oh my gosh. I'll give this a 9. OG. Silver Wolf 960 free ball. You can also put it on 980. OG. This is an OG build, Shark Scale. We've talked about this. It slaps. Wizard Rod 160 Hexa is a classic. I'll give this a 9. How about you, Dave?
I feel like this would be a 10 if you put 960 on ball.
You like ball
like
better?
like what Noja does. This is exactly what Noja builds. 960 ball.
Oh yeah, no. If not just still played in the old meta, but he got Shark, this is what his deck would
Yeah,
look like.
if the old meta, this exactly would be it. But yeah,
What are you giving it?
it's definitely a 10 for me. With a 9.5, if actual 9 could be a 10.
If it was just ball. Okay, you know what? I'm a
Try
fan.
it out. Try it out.
I'm a fan of free ball, mainly because of this, but also when you put it on a thing that has a rotating assist blade, that's extra points of non-contact. True. So I'll give it a 10. You know what? I plan to visit New Zealand one day, and then maybe we can meet up all about the DS 437. 10, 10, 9.
We're coming for you, New Zealand.
Does it cost a lot to go there? Whoa, easy there.
All right, so recommendations. Rockhart did say change that free ball to ball. Any changes you'd like?
No, I'm not gonna
I would say
change
Shark Scale. Shark Scale was everything low rush.
No rush. Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you have a better hard hitter than Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change anything but Rush.
Yeah, and you're lower to the ground. I would consider Wizard Rod 160 low orb because we're low orb believers. He's the Hexa believer on the table, but you're just the only problem with low orb is you can't weaponize it as much. You can't throw that thing and hope to destabilize the opponent. Low orb, what it does is it takes that to the late game. It's more of a late game kind of Beyblade. So solid, all about the DS. More power to the New Zealand Beyblade community. Hopefully, you guys can give us a shout out too, and then we can touch. Never mind. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. We're talking about the main topic: BeybladeX in Metro Manila. So we're mainly talking to people who are watching this podcast who are not from Metro Manila, not even from Luzon, people from Visayas, people from Mindanao, people from around and in the region, talking about Indonesian bladers, Malaysian bladers, Thai bladers,
The SG boys, never forget. They're very
Singaporeans,
hardcore, yeah.
New Zealand, the States,
The States, yeah.
NorCal to be. No, so first off, let's define where Metro Manila is. All right, so we're gonna put up a map of NCR, a map of Metro Manila. You'll see the topmost point is a place called Caloocan, shared with a point of Quezon City called Fairview.
Yeah. Or as they say, far view.
Far view.
It's very far off. Like it's weird how that city is that big, and that's the north. And then the southernmost point is a place called Muntinlupa, which it shares its lowest point with a city called Las Piñas.
Alabang, yeah.
Yeah, so these are like your southern parts of Metro Manila, and in the center is where we're from, Pasig, Mandaluyong, and a part of Manila. So that's like the belt, the ratchet of NCR.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, so you can imagine up north is basically, the snowy parts that just get.
But there are also parts here that are not mentioned, like Rizal, Cainta.
Yes.
There are a lot of Beybladers as well there.
Yeah, these are the peripheries of Metro Manila.
Yeah, and lower down is Cavite. Yeah, east.
Cavite, Parañaque.
Taytay Rizal is east.
Yes.
Eastward.
Yeah.
We also have bladers from Bataan. Like the north.
That's like the far north.
The far north.
Yeah, like just outside, like Pampanga.
Yeah.
So
That's like Winterfell.
yeah, sometimes no, that's past the wall, dude.
Past the wall.
That's
yeah,
past
yeah.
the
Past
Metro Manila wall. So yeah, so all across this mega region are cities that have their own pocket communities and local game stores or cafes that host them. So I'm just ballparking this, man.
So all across.
There's about 36 stores across Metro Manila that host BeybladeX. In addition to the toy stores that the official distributor Banky hosts tournament from.
That happens usually in malls, right? A lot of those Banky events usually happen in malls. almost every week you can almost see one.
Every weekend,
Every
yeah.
other weekend. Yeah, right?
Saturdays and
So
Sundays.
it's insane, honestly. And with us, the amount of tournaments we can reach on any given day is insane.
Monday to Sunday, we have a lot of tournaments.
There's literally a place to play at when you get out of work. You just have to think where and what time.
Yeah. There are also, for graveyard shifts as well. There are also.
Oh, that's you.
tournaments
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
So you can also join tournaments at 8 a.m. Starting like 8 a.m. There are also tournaments at 3 a.m.
Whoa, hey, where's this?
There are some HYK sometimes.
Okay, so
HTK, sorry. Yeah.
yeah, HYK is somewhere else. HYK is in the south.
HYK is Hayop,
Yeah, Hayop. So
HTK.
what we're trying to say is we are very proactive when it comes to organizing tournaments because we know that the community is there. We know that if you can gather 12 to 14 people willing to pay for prize support and renting out a place, they will do that. So don't think that this 3 a.m. pod or the 8 a.m. pod or the 10 p.m. pod are normal. We're just saying like they're there because there is a demand.
Yeah, it's actually insane if you think about the demand. It's even for a tournament that we're running right now, 100 people,
7 p.m. start.
and then the slots get sold out in 5 minutes, 8 minutes. You will be insanely crazy when you see the messages we get asking for slots and asking for when it's gonna come out. It's crazy. It sells out faster than some concert
Yeah,
tickets.
to be fair, the place where we hold the BeybladeX Metro Circuit, the Dark League Studios headquarters, it's kind of central. It's close to Pasig. It's close to Mandaluyong. Like
It's literally along the what do you call that? Like it's like the lifeblood, the lifeline of C5, which
Pasig-
connects
the
a lot
Pasig
of
River.
cities. Yeah, right.
So you can see how, let's say on a Monday, you are from the northmost point, Caloocan. It's just an hour drive to make it to Central. So if there's a tournament in Central, you would just have to plan your drive and then make it. So on average, because of the frequency of tournaments and where they're held and where we're from, where bladers usually frequent,
Yeah.
it's not impossible that a casual blader or a semi-committed blader. Well, how would you categorize? How would we categorize ourselves?
I think casual. You could say maybe I would join a pod once a week in my off day. That'd be very casual.
That is casual, very casual.
Very casual.
We're not casual.
We're not casual. We play like every other day.
We're approaching pro. If there was a pro scene, he would be in it, and then we would be, just around our outside. But we're very dedicated. So if you really wanted to, bladers in the Philippines would like really get into 3 or 4 pods a week.
Nah, that's actually.
Don't lie.
I've tried Monday to Sunday. I've tried playing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until Sunday,
It's possible.
It's possible.
and it's fun. I won every podium there. So
Wild.
it's basically farming. I don't know.
Oh, he
The
admits
term
to it.
farming is-
Oh.
But
Yeah, if winning is something that gives you that dopamine hit, besides just the fun and joy of Beyblade, you can do it in Metro Manila.
yeah, can do everything anytime. You just have to pick a place because in Metro Manila, there are places talaga na specific. So it doesn't change. The places don't change.
Yeah, like weekly, every Wednesday, every Thursday.
Yeah. So for example, BMC, they play every Tuesday, 7 p.m. They don't change that schedule.
That's the spot.
That's the spot. And then they also have a player cup. But imagine if they don't have a player cup.
Oh my God.
Dude, you will get like more than 300 players wanting to play in BMC. And that's just Luzon.
Yep. Here in PlayCafe alone, we are somewhere central, close to southern lower half.
Or C5. We're very near C5 as well.
Yeah. We run Beyblade here 3 times a week, twice on Sundays. That's how serious Beyblade is. So Tuesdays, twice as well. Those are the ranked pods, the league pods. Friday nights, Taguig All Stars, that community takes care of it, and that's a later pod. That's for people outside of normal work hours, so like 10 p.m. onwards. So people are done with dinner, people are done with their work. And then Sundays, mornings, we have kids. And then in the evening, again, 10 p.m. when we're done with family day, we're done with dates, we're done with family or like other responsibilities, come play Fight Club.
Yeah.
So that's just Play Cafe alone.
So imagine like a lot of times, a lot of shops have duplicate times. On a Monday, you have like you can play like 3 to 4 pods in a day, and those pods they're not just like 20 players; they're like more than 40 players.
Okay.
So, Manila Bladers watching, please back us up here. Comment your tournament, what time, what day, and let us know your average attendance.
Yep.
Please, I want to see that in the comments.
Put it in.
Really, put it in there.
Sunday, yeah.
Because I'd like to believe that the Philippines is in top 3, if not top 2 or top 1, most in-demand and competitively active region when it comes to BeybladeX.
Yeah.
Because I think until now, Phoenix Wings usually gets sold out in malls, even until this day. I mean, some of them may be available, like your Drans, your
This is
Siwas.
product. We're talking about product.
Talking about product, by the way.
I would buy a silver roll if I saw it at SRP.
Yeah. I mean, Wizard Rod, you can't even see it.
Can't even see it.
In a
Exactly.
shop.
Like like UX04. No, UX02 or 3.
Even UX10, you can't see UX10 in a toy store or something.
And I'm pretty sure it's not kids who's playing with those.
That's that.
You know who you are. You know who you are.
Okay, before we talk more about the player base, we already dropped some hints about what bladers are like, who bladers are like in the Philippines. The kinds of tournaments that we run are basically categorized into 2 different kinds, all right? There are Banky tournaments and non-Banky tournaments. Banky is the official distributor of BeybladeX in the Philippines. And when we say Banky tournaments, these are tournaments run by them or under their supervision. And am I wrong? No, I don't think I am. All of their tournaments are single LMs.
All of them?
Yeah, all of Banky's tournaments are single LMs. It's basically you line up for like 2 to 3 hours, just checking the boxes of your stuff, and then if you fail to win one, you're just gonna go home. Sad.
If you win, you continue to wait.
But yeah, if you win, you continue until you get the champion.
Okay, I personally am not a big fan, but I will devil's advocate for Banky. I think they're doing this because of the massive amount of people joining. Which is, again, not ideal, but maybe that's what they're thinking.
I don't think that's it. My theory is it's just the way it's been, and it's the way they know how to run it, and it continues this way. Am I right? Because
Yeah,
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
the easiest way to do it.
Yeah,
The easiest way to do
in
it.
older generations, Burst, Metal Fight, whatever, I think they've been doing the same thing. So I don't think it's a logistical approach. It's literally just this
Just
is how
their
we've
way.
been doing it.
All right,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's
Yeah, and if you guys are wondering what the box situation is, because I'm pretty sure I've seen in a Reddit post somewhere that people are wondering, like, what do I do with this box? That is how Banky does their verification and how they make sure that what you are playing with came from them.
which again does not have. It's not foolproof.
No, it's not. It's very draconian, very archaic. But do note, these are free tournaments. So you pay for your convenience in time and in keeping these boxes. So that's a whole other kind of worms I don't want to open. But que sera, there it
There
is.
you go.
Single LMs, you wait, you play, you get exclusive prize because they have access to it. They are the official distributor. So you want a golden part, you win these tournaments. But because of how their system works, whatever our opinion on it is, our sentiments, that's why community-run tournaments, non-Banky tournaments, are so rampant.
That's right.
Because they don't like they don't like single LMs. It's like you drove for like an hour to a mall, and then you just lose, and then just go back a 1 hour drive again.
You want to play Beyblade?
You want to play more a lot of Beyblade.
Oh, don't forget the waiting time, 2 to 3 hours to get in line.
Depends on the subjectives of the players. If you have a lot of players, like Banky usually gets like 40, 50 players. That's only for like junior. And then there's an open as well. So, it's a lot of time.
So more about these non-Banky tournaments. We'd like to call them community tournaments. I don't want to call them non-Banky because that's just, defining something by what it's not. So
Or maybe let's do it. Let's put it from tiers, right? So
Sure.
from tier is your first one, your first level, the one we were talking about earlier, the casuals.
casuals.
That's the one where your rules can be a little flexible for newer bladers.
It's more for having fun, more for introducing
Right.
people to competitive
There you
Beyblade.
go. You just want to have them pull. If they make a mistake, they kind of knocked over the stadium a little bit, just a little bit. Maybe just let them go for it. See what happens.
Yeah, so that's community casual
Tier one.
and then community competitive, wherein you're playing for bigger prizes. I actually wanted to define this. We actually want to know where the categories lie, but that's for another episode. I'm pretty sure we could talk like 3 or 4 hours about it.
Yeah,
Alone.
for sure.
But basically, when you go into community events, these are run by community orgs, like just a bunch of very involved and active people who are just happy to break even, to pay for their prizes, pay for the venue. They organize these things themselves. Pay
Passion, man.
yeah, pay for their judges, take care of things, so that a group of people who, again, drove out for an hour, wants to play Beyblade with their friends, meet new people, compete, they can do it without having to go home after losing one game.
Yeah, that's true. So we can say it's like a community ranked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's so many tournaments in Metro Manila. That's why anywhere you go, any given day, you can play and fight in a tournament is because of these community events.
So maybe after we're done with the podcast right now, we could probably drive out if we wanted to play. We could probably pull at least a dozen people to play.
Yeah, there is a group chat somewhere where we can say, there's 3 of us. How many of y'all, where can we play?
Exactly.
I got prizes in the car. There's literally a sealed Aero Pegasus in my trunk that we can all play for.
We have stadiums. He carries stadiums as well in
I
his
got a
car.
stand. Anybody else got like 2 more? We can put up 3. See, so that's
That's how crazy it is.
that is what a community tournament can be. I can literally run from the back of my car in a blank parking lot. But now that brings us into how tournaments are run.
Yeah.
Just to cut it short, we'll talk more about community events because that's what we have experience in. That's what we run here at Play Cafe. That's what we play at 99%. I mean, I've never played at a banky. You played at a banky.
Yeah, I played once. Like I played not just once, but like
Handful of times.
a couple of times.
And won.
And won, yeah.
It's my boy Dreddy. But what we're trying to say is, when we say this is what community tournaments look like, we speak for like 9 out of 10 events anywhere in the metro. Swiss, 3G, 5 rounds, top cut of whatever that is.
We know because we go to 9 out of 10 community events in the metro.
We only really don't go to like far south,
far
far
south,
north,
far north, yeah.
because we're central.
Shout out
alright?
to Cavite Bladers as well. I know you guys have a lot of stuff going on. It's kind of hard to drive all the way there. Sorry.
So it's real, all right? So it's 5 rounds of Swiss, 3G, top cut of like whatever the cut is, and then it's single elims when you get to the cut.
Yeah.
That is literally what it is.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about now you have a lot of tournaments as well. So there's casual and competitive.
Yo.
Yep.
So the competitive is actually ramping up now.
Yep.
You see a lot of so your stats is also there.
Yep, and these are stats compiled and collated and tracked by, again, the community
Yeah, the
leaders.
community.
Yeah, so
So-
people keep sheets, people keep your scores, and then they collect it because they understand and know that people get a dopamine hit by knowing how well they are doing in
Yeah.
Beyblade.
Yeah, and they have people who come back weekly to keep those scores going.
Shout out to BMC, top 32 bladers. You just get points from getting top cut and just registering. So you're seeing really fast and great bladers on BMC.
Yeah.
Top 100 maybe. I don't know.
And some other orgs that also do that is 10 Hub. I think they do that.
10 Hub.
Yeah.
10 Hub has ranked as well.
10
Tenno as well.
Yeah, that's only a few. Like
These are the central orgs that we know of. I'm pretty sure some dudes in the north and the south also run
they also
their
do
leagues.
that probably.
They run their ranked games. And this is because, again, we want to have this standard of competition. We love knowing how well we're doing. And casual is just anything
having fun.
and everything, like just I get to try my deck out. I get to learn how yours works. I get to meet friends. So this happens ad nauseum, ad infinitum, every week in, week out. For how long now? For about 6 months, it's been
6 to
this hot.
7. I think at least for us, yeah, 6 months, 7.
Kasi, there was no rank before. So like 2025 started, like around March, April, dun nag-ramp yung
There you go.
ranks.
So people started to do it like,
Yeah,
we can do that too.
Because you can just get paper and then put down the stats and then put it on the computer.
I remember the first time I heard about it, I was like, wow, sobrang dedicated. They're dedicating staff hours, staff manpower to do it.
I bet somebody's at their work, they clocked in and they have these stacks of papers like nobody's looking. Let me type it in.
Yeah, it's maybe.
Our dudes at the BMC actually do it for their job. Like,
Shout out to the staff. They're fearless, yeah. Good job.
Jamie, Lucky, Gian, and Jello.
yeah, Dino.
They actually do it. Like they are
Good job,
on
guys.
they are on company time, and they get to track Bladers scores.
What a work. What a job. I love it.
It's good. So again, this is all because of the effort of the community leaders. That if they can do it, we can too. And we're ramping up to who makes up the community, right? It's safe to say, Bladers are all either young adults or middle-aged people.
Yeah, and we should also mention the rules.
Yeah.
So the rules of casual.
Okay, we'll talk about community later on, the player base. Let's talk about rules.
So the rules of casual, it's rather lax. There are some late launches there, here and there, but they still check it. They're still checking for that. So every lunch has its own video. It's not just one video. They have every video.
Yep.
So if
as
you
soon as you go launching, the judge says, "I'm recording."
Yeah. So if you can see a judge's phone, usually it uses all of their space in their phone because you're
checking right
recording
now.
every day in a battle.
Wait, let me show y'all guys real quick. I hope this goes into focus.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
So these are judge videos from last Sunday.
It was just earlier.
yeah.
So yes,
No
yes,
contest.
absolutely. So again, it all kind of depends on for casual and community. For casual, it's like what you guys agree about. For community tournaments, it's more of what the shop decides on. Like what specific rule book they
How
follow.
competitive y'all are,
Yeah.
how strict they are enforcing the rules, and I think it's safe to say once you do cross that line of we're fighting for an Aero Pegasus, there's cash on the line. It's a big tournament. There's like 100 players.
Yeah.
People are gonna want to be competitive and want you to follow the rules. So yeah, every launch matters. If it's an aerial, we're gonna check. If there's a part that needs to be confirmed, they will check that part.
Yeah, there's also checking of parts as well because some other parts may be tampered. So before
Or overused.
Yeah, so before the tournament starts, there's a checking of decks.
Yeah.
Usually, you can see that in ranked and GT in grand tournaments that they check the base, they check and then you can't change it. You can't change it. You can only change it after a match, and you have to recheck it again for a judge.
Or if the judge says this is no good, change it now.
Yeah, you have to change it as well.
You mentioned something interesting, the word GT. It's just this umbrella term for big tournament.
Yeah.
It's literally just, 100-something people, that's a GT.
Yeah.
Which is, again, something that we would like to categorize and define
Yeah,
in the near future.
maybe we can start working on that someday, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's
So, real quick, let's run over the kind of players, the player base. Like, again, we did mention they are adults. I think it's safe to say like 98% of bladers are adults. And there's like this 2% of people who bring their kids, bring their families, or their significant others. And then that's it. Like, it's literally just, it's people our age.
I guess this is an example of a hobby growing with their play base, right? And there's no way around it. We would love to have more kids join, honestly. So if you have kids, maybe if you want them to get a little more, get more physical exercise. Maybe Beyblade's one way to do it. I know there are a lot of others, but yeah, we would love to have more kids. It's just that the fact of the matter is, 98% are maybe probably above 20.
Yeah, which is cool because I think there's a sense of camaraderie, and I don't want to make this a masculine thing, but there is a camaraderie, a brotherhood, a fellowship amongst these people who might have 15, 20 years between them that is just held together by little pieces of plastic and metal. And I think that's amazing because we all share this experience. So suddenly, I'm hanging out with doctors, lawyers, IT specialists, and that cultivates all our shared experiences. And suddenly, we're all just friends because of this hobby.
Maybe that's why we got to attach a little attached to this, because this guy's actually a really big hobbyist. That happens on a smaller scale, maybe on like card games or board games. But in Beyblade, it's like it blew up to a bigger scale.
It turns into a lifestyle.
Maybe Beyblade is the journey.
Or the friends we long.
Yeah, maybe the real extreme finish are the friends we made along the way. Okay, we're about to wrap up real quick just to give you guys a better picture. Besides these tournaments that happen so often during the week, there are bigger events, right? So one of them is the professional league, or the current form of BeybladeX in the Philippines that could be considered professional as a PBBL. Currently, it is a standard because it's the one that came first, and it's the biggest because, like, what is that, 1,500 bladers?
No, much more than 700.
700.
1,500,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I think we have like for last season, we have like 100 plus
Teams per bracket.
per bracket.
Composed of how many players per team?
8 to 10.
8 to 10. All right.
No, 10. Usually 10.
So it's around almost 1,000, or exactly 1,000. What is it?
It's more than 1,000.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's this team-based event that runs over the course of like 2 to 3 months, and it ends with this big event. Usually they rent out a mall space, and that's been an outlet for very competitive bladers to be with like-minded bladers, their teammates, to compete for huge prizes. But again, this could be another episode entirely. I have my thoughts on the PBBL. I played in it. This guy did too. Did very well. Went far. But what about for individual bladers who want to take it to the next level? And they want to take this beyond the rank game. They want to take this beyond just their own little community. That's where we stepped in and said, you know what, let's make the circuit. Let's make the BeybladeX Metro circuit. Give it a good broadcast. Give it the old esports razzle-dazzle.
Yeah. And so far, it has worked out. Like, overall, the response has been really positive because obviously not everyone can join a team. Not everyone is capable of working with a team. Some people just want to play alone. And that's basically what the BMC mostly caters to as well. Someone who wants to do their own journey on their own time and in the way that they want it.
And sometimes you're not there to watch the games in person. So you just want to throw it up on a stream and then be a fan and be a part of something and watch the best Beyblade action you can.
It's the friends we made along the way.
So that's where we stepped in.
games and-
That's where the BMC comes in. So we're so thankful to everyone who makes the BMC possible. Again, all of these pocket communities from all around the Metro. PlayCafe supports the BeybladeX Metro circuit. Their team plays there. So it's 4 bladers.
Sold out in 3 minutes. Wow.
Again,
It's crazy.
we're hoping to scale, we're hoping to grow and support, again, not just Metro Manila, but the whole country.
That's the goal. That's the end goal of it.
And give all Filipino bladers the competition and the kind of gameplay and experience that they deserve. So with that said, anything that we missed out on talking about BeybladeX and Metro Manila that you just want to mention before we close up?
I just want to shout out to the Filipinos, not in Manila, not in the Philippines, but are still on the top. I respect you guys, and I wish to battle you guys. Maybe I go to your country and you give me a show match that I will really like.
This guy's going. I forgot about the whole Dreadful World Tour. I forgot about that.
He is the most competitive amongst all of us. Rockhart, like just to wrap up this discussion on Metro Manila Beyblade.
Yeah, I think honestly, I feel like it just feels like we're barely getting started, right? I know a lot of people already have their Beyblades. I think we've finally left the drought of supply.
We figured it out. We fixed it. Yeah.
Somehow people have gotten their hands on Beyblades.
Yeah.
Maybe there are more Beyblades
Our
coming out.
distributors have brought it in. Shops have gotten their own kind of stock.
So good job. But I think we are not even halfway there. So I think it's still a good idea. It's still a good time for you to bring your friends over to the hobby and give it a go. And again, bring your kids. Maybe let them enjoy what we used to enjoy when we were kids, and let them find the magic in it instead of them being just on their devices all day. You know.
We also have to mention that Beyblade is one of the cheapest hobbies.
That's true.
One of the cheapest hobbies ever. That it beats a lot of hobbies.
That's true.
And it's really for for worn out items. So it's okay if it breaks, you can still buy it for cheap.
It's part of the fun.
There's a marketplace that you can buy parts that that are really cheap
It's
and
fun.
affordable.
It's fun.
So Beyblade is for all of people.
Yeah.
I feel like we're advertising this game way too much, but yeah,
It's
it's fun. It's fun for us.
That's what this podcast is.
What this podcast is.
It's a BeybladeX podcast.
Yeah.
So, again, everything that these gentlemen said, go into the comments below if there's anything we missed about Metro Manila Beyblade that you wish people from outside or around the scene should know. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up again. We are coming at you from PlayCafe if you wanted to visit us. These are the run of events happening this week. Beyond just BeybladeX, of course, we do run a gamut of other trading card games, other hobbies. We now have a Magic the Gathering podcast.
Let's go.
It's called Enter the Battlefield. It is for specifically people who are curious about Magic the Gathering, people who are new to it or are slightly interested, but they need a little bit of help, like more content to consume and understand the game with. Enter the Battlefield comes out weekly as well. Any shout-outs, gentlemen, before we close off?
I'll just shout out every Filipino. Every Filipino out there. Now, thank you for playing Beyblade at the highest competitive level. You have shown that Filipinos can prove that they are one of the best bladers. And no, not just Beyblade. They're one of the best in the world. So, respect. Shout out to you.
Big shout out to all the Clock Mirage users. I'm looking for you, man. I'm gunning for you.
All right, he wants to be the only one. On behalf of everyone here at Play Cafe, thank you all so much. Again, do follow us on social media. We'll put it up here. Most importantly, I think, is Facebook because it's the easiest way. I think our staff is on that Facebook about 24/7. So if you have any questions about events running, products that might be in stock in store, you're looking for your next bit of Beyblade product to buy, that magic single that you've been looking for, we might have it. Or you just want to drop by, have a cup of coffee, come on down. We're located in Upper McKinley Hill, Long Tuscany, here in BGC, open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. on the weekdays. Weekends, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. You know the drill. Follow us. Bah!
Yeah.
This is where you can find us.
Share it with a friend, by the way. Share the podcast with a friend who you might find interested in Beyblade. You know, if you're trying to get them into the hobby, maybe share the podcast. We've seen a lot of people really get convinced
Yep.
and learn a lot and make their experience, their beginner experience a lot easier.
And we met them. We met a handful of them, literally walked into the store and said, we watched the podcast, we bought more Beyblades, and we played more because of you guys. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
And we want the magic to continue. Like and subscribe, again, if you want to be first to find out about episodes that get uploaded. And we will see you at Pods.
We'll see you.
Go shoot, let it rip.
Oh no, not me. I mean, I'm seeing WBO next.
Oh yeah, he'll be flying back out, so
You'll see him. You might see him.
I'll see you guys
episode
in
done.
the next one.